Remember University of New Brunswick professor Matthew Sears? Last time we visited his neck of the woods, he was complaining about a straight pride flag being raised in a village. Well, old Matty's back, and this time he's getting blown the heck out on Twitter after suggesting that campus free speech activists should be fired from their jobs and hounded out of restaurants. Let's take a look. So this past Saturday, there was a horrific shooting at a San Diego synagogue that resulted in one woman dying and multiple other people being injured. Now, we've seen some people stress that a Border Patrol agent with a gun helped chase the shooter away, but UNB Classics professor Matthew Sears had a bit of a different take. Sears said that white supremacists, as well as people who inspire them, should be named, have their faces put up in public, and get fired from their jobs and chased out of restaurants. Now, no one wants to defend white supremacists, but one, I don't think it's wise to say anyone, regardless of their beliefs, should be harassed or lose their job if that belief doesn't affect their performance, and two, who exactly is a white supremacist or someone who inspires them? This might be the bigger question when you look at Sears' next tweet, where he says, and that includes every vile little shitlord in a campus free speech club who spends his time platforming white supremacist trolls under the banner of free speech, and every grifting liar that goes on about campus censorship and the marketplace of ideas. So you can see where this is going, right? I'm getting sick of all these college Republicans who think I indoctrinate my students. I should be able to bully them and strip them of their livelihood. Now, I actually talked to Matthew, and he at first tried to make it seem that people should only harass students who invite Milo Yiannopoulos, Richard Spencer, and speakers he claimed only provoke. But Matthew has previously compared a MAGA hat and rebel swag to a Nazi banner and KKK hood, so something tells me he's not the most objective arbiter of these things. I pointed out to him a little statement he made when US Press Secretary Sarah Sanders got kicked out of a restaurant last year. After that, the professor said, forget respectability politics, forget the politics of division, forget civility. Let's denormalize these folks and their ideas every single chance we get, including throwing them the hell out of restaurants. So I asked the professor if the spokeswoman for the leader of the free world isn't off limits for these kinds of tactics, who is? And more importantly, who gets to decide? Matthew said, I suppose I reject the notion that civility is the ultimate goal, especially in the face of what are some pretty outrageous human rights abuses. He then tried to frame border control as a human rights abuse. Yeah, see, some people would beg to differ, big guy, and that's why we don't make eating in public hell for people or threaten them with their jobs for holding different opinions. I know you're a humanities professor, but this isn't rocket science. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.